Adventure is back. Golden Age. Grab your whip and get ready to punch Nazis in the most iconic 30s. Unveil ancient mysteries and break evil curses to save the world from supernatural threats. Jolly Roger. Hoist the black flag and set sail to the Caribbean to become a true pirate. Conquer your freedom one cannon blast at a time and face your rivals in epic duels. Voyage extraordinaire. Set off on a journey as in the timeless novels by Jules Verne. Travel to distant lands. Meet the last dinosaurs. Or take a stroll on the moon. The sky is not the limit. Outgunned. Adventure awaits. Adventure is back. Golden Age. Grab your whip and get ready to punch Nazis in the most iconic 30s. Unveil ancient mysteries and break evil curses to save the world from supernatural threats. Jolly Roger. Hoist the black flag and set sail to the Caribbean to become a true pirate. Conquer your freedom one cannon blast at a time and face your rivals in epic duels. Voyage extraordinaire. Set off on a journey as in the timeless novels by Jules Verne. Travel to distant lands. Meet the last dinosaurs. Or take a stroll on the moon. The sky is not the limit. Outgunned. Adventure awaits.
Hello everyone, welcome back. I still have the same problem with my chat in case you don't know, so I am reading your message translated to Italian. For some reason we fixed it last time, but now it's back. This audio from YouTube. So Simone is going to be once again in charge of reading the comments. So
I'll do my best.
This is weird because this is going to be an extremely fast and short campaign for us, like in the old days.
Yes.
So this is the first week since launch, but it's also basically the beginning of the last week of the campaign. We're like
9 days. 9 days remaining since the end of the campaign. We have this different formula, this different size of the campaign. Yes, it's interesting. We didn't remember that we used to have a campaign like this back like 3 years ago, something like this. But yes, it's very interesting.
Do you like the shorter campaigns? This is how we started doing this 2 weeks and a half, like 17 days campaign, and then we made them a little bit longer, almost a month. But you know, given the global situation, everything that's going on, everything, you know, everyone is so busy, and we still like to do all this live stream to, you know, have a little fun during the campaign. We believe that maybe it's easier for people to follow what's going on, but let us know. And also, I'll try to fix my OBS, sorry guys. So today we are going, since it's already a week has passed since launch, we'll try to see everything that's been unlocked so far. It's a lot of stuff, so we'll try to speak as quickly as possible, going through all the stretch goals, and then at the end we will reveal at least one more stretch goal. So we have something to look forward, because I believe we are the last stretch goal that we revealed were the pirate dice, and I think we are approaching it probably. We had a very
yes, 5,000 euros remaining. Okay.
we had a very slow weekend, a very slow Sunday especially.
It was a problem in the streaming in the Backerkit page, but now it should be fixed. If you are following on the Backerkit page, now everything should be online. Sorry. Great.
So, okay. So yes, as I was saying, we are approaching the red dice, the pirate dice, and we had a very slow weekend. We had this very low Sunday, but you know it is to be expected. First weekend of a campaign, it's always
Tricky.
yes, but hopefully it seems that today we are back on track. So,
Thank you, buddy. I see mixed feelings about the length of the campaign. Someone prefer the shortened version. Someone likes to stay engaged for a month. But yes, we of course, we too appreciate both types. We did both types, but yes, it's peculiar to go back to our roots with a shorter campaign in this case. And I think it's useful to have a little bit of shorter campaign in the case of Outgunned Broken Compass, because it's very, there's a lot of stuff going on since day one. So we like to use this time to repeat to the huge number of new friends arriving what's Broken Compass, what are the season, what the campaign, the setting, what to expect.
So as always, I'll take a look at the stretch goals, but if you have any question from the chat, feel free to ask, and we'll try to answer everything. So we started 1 week ago with the campaign got funded extremely quickly. 2
Yes.
2 minutes and a half. The
Yeah, 2
10,000
minutes.
euros. It was like as always, our campaign tend to start with a lot of old friends that are coming back.
Yes.
So we always appreciate this kind of initial rush.
Momentum.
It's always
Yes.
it's always so cool, and it's cool to see so many of you returning after so many years to this little game.
Yes,
And
this is the fourth installment of Outgunned in crowdfunding. Each installment is at least 2 to 3 books, so there's a lot of stuff going on.
I have the three. I have prepared for the first time. I am prepared for a live
All
stream.
the stuff.
All of the stretch goal boxes. Let me see. This is going to be tricky because, as always, for some reason I have them full. I could have emptied them, but then it would be too easy. So these are the 3 boxes from the 3 Outgunned campaigns.
Yes, Maxilla, everything we unlock in the deck, in the legacy deck, will of course be present in the books as well, at least in one of the books, of course. In this case, in Jolly Roger, there will be all the space and the rules for the crew challenges.
Yes. And of course, the first thing that we unlocked was creature cards for Voyage Extraordinaire. These creatures were already in the book, so everyone will get access to this, but we decided to turn them into cards. It's going to be, we talked about this in the previous live stream, it's going to be probably 20 cards, each with its own art. Every creature will take 2 or 3
Cards in
possibly.
the hands.
Then my favorite role of the first batch, the Duelist, the one that I'm going to be playing in Jolly Roger.
The official Rico's role in
Yes.
Outgunned.
And Duelist, it's going to be a brown-based role for Jolly Roger, and it also comes with a series of new feat that are specifically made for the new cinematic duel mechanic that you will find in Jolly Roger. So not only pirates, but also a little bit of swashbuckling action. Swashbuckling, it's a difficult word.
For us Italian, it's not a sound we use regularly. It's possible in the future to have more manual in the Outgunned universe, says in Italian. Yes, of course, there's always the possibility. We don't know yet what the future of Outgunned will be. As we said, this is the fourth installment already. 12 hardcover books and a series of booklets. But as you can clearly see, there's a lot of interest in the game. Still a lot of people joining us, and both here or with Free League that is distributing the game worldwide. So probably yes. I don't know what.
It's hard for me to predict what we're going to do next year or the year after. We have done a lot of stuff. I feel that we have done what we needed to do for this game, and especially bringing back the old Broken Compass season was, a kind of closure for us. In the future, I was looking more into expanding the game like horizontally, like vertically, so with new sort of like World of Killers stuff, but I feel like there is a strong preference for genre book, which makes me extremely happy, because genre books are our favorite, but they were received, so genre book like adventure and superheroes, they were received originally with mixed feelings, but now I think they are a fan favorite. That's what we feel. So after the Duelist, new pirate tropes. Always good to have more tropes. And then the extraordinary Grit D12. Now usually the Grit die, the Grit D12, it's not something that we unlock right away. It's something that we keep for the end of the campaign if we reach certain goals. But in this case, we had for the first time glow-in-the-dark dice.
Yes.
So we couldn't leave you hanging with an incomplete set of glow-in-the-dark dice. So we had to compromise and put them right away. Then the Legacy soundtrack. I always like to spend a few words on the soundtrack. We work with Jeff Grammy, he's a friend, he's a great composer. He has done the soundtrack for Memento Mori, Old City, Household 2, and Adventures in the Household, and Outgunned Adventure, Broken Compass, Twilight Sword, a lot of stuff.
And we used to work with him back in the day when we used to make videos. So it's a really, really old friend. I think it's more than 10 years, maybe, that we are working with Jeff. Or yes, I think it's exactly 10 years.
11 years. 11 years.
11 years. Time flies. Yes, it's 11 years since we work with him in different things. So he's to Jeff.
So very excited. He's going to two tracks for each of the new supplements. So 2 Golden Age tracks, 2 Voyage Extraordinaire tracks, and 2 Jolly Roger tracks. I'm so excited to see what he's going to do with Jolly Roger.
I'm curious about Voyage Extraordinaire, really. I don't know what
he has done a lot of household, so
we'll create.
Then a new role that we unlocked was the scientist. We don't have huge mechanics for scientific stuff in Outgunned in general. So all of our professors or brains, all of our focused character, all the characters that relies on the focus attribute were historians or sort of humanistic studies. I don't know how to say that in English. But for the first time in Voyage Extraordinaire, we are adding weird science, steampunk
Science.
stuff, inventions, and all that sort of thing. So it made sense to add a scientist role that will bring a lot of feats to build better inventions, or inventions that last a little longer before exploding, because usually stuff that you build in Outgunned will explode.
Sooner or later.
Yes. You may swear. Okay.
Sorry. Thank you. There's a capybara. There's a dark reference of my t-shirt. Broken compass reference of my t-shirt.
Then of course new Voyage Extraordinaires trope to match, to go with the role. And then we unlocked the dice scroll, a faux leather scroll. I have one here somewhere. Yes.
I don't have it one. I think someone stole mine in last play in Bologna, so I don't have one.
So this is...
I need to ask our raid house to send me one of the scroll.
This is the dice scroll. It's very cool. It can hold up to 2 sets of dice. These are the original adventure dice. As you can see, there's still space. I can fit 3 usually, but it's a bit packed. And it's a nice rolling mat. And it will be branded with the Broken Compass original logo, the Broken Compass logo, which is this one. Really happy that we managed to do something leather, faux leather. I mean, it's more eco-friendly, but something that feels a little bit adventure-y. Something that it will hopefully make you feel like a real adventurer. This is probably my favorite stretch goal ever.
Yes.
We do a bunch of stupid stuff, but this is my favorite. Thank you, guys. And then what after? New pulp tropes before we unlocked the librarian. Arguably, this is probably the best. Sorry, the best looking artwork that Daniela has ever done for a role, in my opinion. I might be biased on this one, but it was concerning to realize that we didn't have a librarian role. Do we really need a librarian role in Outgunned since we already have the professor? The answer is
yes.
Probably not, but
I mean, look at self-explanatory.
So the difference between the professor is really designed to be a clumsy role, and it's very based on focus. The librarian is going to be a mix. It's going to be,
yes,
of course,
a little bit more action-oriented.
Yes. And it will feature new book-related features. Feats. So, but I believe this is this will be the perfect middle ground for some of you. So if you're looking for a character still you can have your 6 point in no plus focus, but you also want to be part of the action, the librarian will do it for you. Exactly.
Velma is
also good. Then 250, something that I don't believe you were actually expecting. Some of you suggested it, but the way you suggested it make me feel like you didn't actually think that we were going to do it.
You didn't believe it enough.
We are going to do a map of the Caribbean. This is not the actual map, just a placeholder for now, and a little miniature pirate ship that you can use to keep track of your journey around the Caribbean. So as you know, we did a map of the world for Outgunned adventure, and there was a little red plane that you could use. That was a bit silly. It was like the idea of moving your plane on a map. This one, I actually think that it's extremely helpful. Having played Jolly Roger personally a lot, I have to say that I don't know about you or the average Northern American, but as an Italian, I don't have the clearest idea of the Caribbean.
Zero. I don't. The Caribbean Sea is a concept.
Yes.
It's not like a real place. I don't know how many islands there are, where north, south, east, west. I mean,
I'm not
it's
saying
very useful.
that we are ignorant about the Caribbean Sea, but if you throw a bunch of islands from One Piece on the map, it's not like we would notice, probably.
No.
You know, and here's the
We'll
grand
point it
line.
out.
Yeah.
We are straight one.
So good. So for me, this is extremely useful to have
Thank you, next.
to have a map of the Caribbean, to at least have an idea where's Puerto Rico, where is
Really high. Thank you. I miss you, Jay.
okay. So I don't actually remember what. No, we unlocked alchemy, of course. Usual alchemy model. Do you want Simone to spend a couple of words to talk about alchemy?
Yes, of course. Alchemy is a VTT thing. It's complicated. It's a VTT service that has been with us since the very beginning of Outgunned. Outgunned Adventure Household are already present here, when Memento Mori will be very soon. And it's peculiar because it's very cool for games like ours that are more theater of the mind. You can use a lot of music and art in it, and they really take at heart every single project and spend, I can guarantee you, a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of money into building different ways of rolling dice, of tools, especially designed for each game. Thank you, Vampire Bite. We love the guys as well. And yes, they are working on superheroes, of course, right now. We usually gave them the final version when it goes to print. And yes, again, a lot of people that I'm seeing and I heard about tried Outgunned for the first time, or Outgunned Adventure for the first time in Alchemy. So yes, it's always a pleasure to work with them and to expand. But World of Killer is also there, so it will be very close to the kind of book that World of Killer is. And many people enjoyed it playing in Alchemy, so I hope you will too enjoy playing this 3 new campaign Alchemy as well.
Oh, and after Alchemy, we unlocked the Brawler for Golden Age. It's based, of course, on Brawn. It's his main attribute and probably his only attributes. The Brawler will be in original Outgunned. We have the Fighter, and the Fighter is sort of martial artist. So it's second. I'd say that it's also a role that relies a lot on charisma, probably on the original Outgunned. It's sort of a cool martial artist. The Brawler, instead, it's going to be focus and nerves.
Yes,
throw
more
some
straightforward
survivals.
kind of role for sure.
Even some crime in it, and it will bring some new feats that will be made especially for the new cinematic brawl mechanics that we will introduce in Golden Age. So if you like to be the muscle of your group, if you like to be the the Jason Statham in your Uncharted game. You like to be the one that brings his fists at a gunfight. The Brawler will be the role for you, and is probably going to be the tougher role to you know, to bring down. It's going to be we realize that we lack a bit of a tank in Outgunned, and he's going to be our tank. Fist.
Quite close to Fist, which I love, by the way.
Thank you.
Someone was asking about luck coins, spotlight coins, physical, and here they are. There are already the classic Outgunned Adventure spotlight coins. Of course, you can add them as an add-on during the campaign. But yes, we unlocked the new style of the pirate coins.
Yes, got so many coins. This is still a mock-up. It's not a final design, but it will be close. It features our iconic Outgunned skull with the crossed swords. These are going to be bronze, since the original adventure are golden. Yeah, usual, I have to say. I know this, you are used to coins. If you know us, we have to throw some coins in it, especially because they are made in Italy by a company that we know from many years. So we always like to have something that it's actually made in Italy in our campaign as a stretch goal, and this time we got the pirate coins. And I think we have come to today.
Yes, to last one, I think.
Yes.
290.
290, the crew challenges. Where are they? Crew challenges. So, what are crew challenges? If you still don't know anything about, let's start from the basis. Outgunned is a cinematic game. It's not meant to simulate anything other than movies. So when we designed Jolly Roger, we start thinking about, of course, naval battle, naval chases scene, as you see in the Pirates of the Caribbean or that kind of movies. And what we realized is that we didn't need rules made especially for ships, because actually ships are not that important in movies. You know, maneuvering your ship is not important. So we asked ourselves, what is actually important in a movie about pirate when they are trying to escape from a storm or a maelstrom, when they are trying to chase another ship or escape from the navy, or when they are trying to, you know, assault another ship to steal what they are carrying. And the question is, what matters is the relationship between the crew. So someone has to take the wheel, someone has to climb to release a sail, someone has to go to the cannon, someone has to give orders. And so that was our inspiration, that was our idea, and so we decided not to do ship rules or ship mechanics, but to do crew actions. So what happened when the whole crew has to coordinate for a common effort? And the way we do this in Jolly Roger is basically that first you decide what's the clue action. For example, I need to make a turn, and that is a classic one. We are going through
like a rock,
some rocks.
Sphinx, no, the name of the species of rock.
We are going towards some rocks, and then we are going to turn at the very last second so we can move away, and the navy will go straight into the rocks. This is a classic one. So you have to say to the GM, okay, our main action, our crucial action is going to be turning the wheel at the very last point. So all of the other, the one that are not in charge of turning the wheel, they will try and do action to help you out. So maneuvering the sail, or maybe shooting at the ship behind you so they don't see what you are doing, or giving order to the others, or whatever you can think of, or maybe releasing all the weights so that when you turn, the weight will go on the other side and help you turn. Everything that you, there's a lot of examples in the book. Everyone will perform their action first, and you will see how this action help or hinder the guy that is going to do the crucial action. And so the group will basically help building a pool, and the one that performs the crucial action will use that pool together with its own dice, of course, with their own dice, to try this crucial maneuver. And you'll have to see if they fail or succeed, of course. And while doing this, you will have to face some crew challenges, which are midway between traps, so things that happen in real time, and your classic, special actions from chases. And long story short, we decided to do crew challenges as cards for the legacy deck. It's all a lot easier than it sounds. It's very hard for me to explain rules in English, especially when we are talking about ships, because I have zero lingo, zero knowledge of everything that is ship related in English.
Yes, no, it's very hard for us. We know how to talk about random things, but when we go into a specific field, like ships or seas, please have patience. The lingo will be correct in the book, don't worry.
Yes, probably, possibly. We'll try it.
Well, I mean, yes, we'll try.
We are obviously not the one translating the books, in case you are afraid.
Wondering.
You are fearing. So this I believe will be the biggest mechanic in Jolly Roger, and it's something that it can be easily ported into other. We encourage you to use crew challenges and crew action for everything that requires a group effort, because it's very fitting to the whole group of adventurer team. Because if you notice in movies, it's a classic thing that it's a core aspect of these adventure movies, that everyone has to do their part so that the action can go the way they want. After this, we have not unlocked it yet. I have to say I've prepared the unlocked graphic because I believe we would have unlocked them by now. I did them yesterday, and it seems like we were on track to reach the 300 by the end of the live stream. Apparently I was wrong. It's a bit slower than expected, but still we are approaching. At least you get a chance to see them in full color. They are going to be red as the iconic original Jolly Roger dice from Broken Compass campaign, but glow in the dark, and they will come directly straight with a D12 to match the set. Probably the best looking dice. We already have done them in the few, not the easiest to read. The easiest to read are, sadly, I hate them, the blue, because they are blue. I hate blue. The blue superhero dice, probably the easier one to read, but the red and white, probably the coolest. And yeah, another set of glow in the dark dice. It's always useful. Is it time that we reveal the next stretch goal, even if we are not there yet?
I mean, why not? We are 5,000 euros away. We are having a chat with our friends here. I think
I'm trying. It's funny because YouTube is still translating your message in Italian, and they sound probably a lot sillier. This comment that they actually are. There is a question about PDF stuff, but I honestly I can't understand. My YouTube, sorry guys, it's translating the messages in Italian.
In PDF or only add-ons for the new books? No, usually, for everybody's sake, we just keep the extra pledge with just PDF. All the other stuff have both physical and PDF. But if you just want the PDF or just one of the books, you need to wait for the official release on Drive-Thru RPG.
Why did we make the Jolly Roger dice red? Two reasons. First of all, because in the original Jolly Roger campaign the dice were red, so we decided to honor the tradition by making them red. And second, because we already have black and gold dice, so we thought about making them black and white, but we saw the mock-up and it was basically like this one, but worse. It was just, it looked like a less premium version of this one, so we didn't like it.
Oh, so your Italian is becoming better and better each time we have a live stream, so be proud.
But Seth, in case you don't know, Seth is married with an Italian woman, but also he came to live in Campania, so his Italian was increasingly good, and now it will be increasingly worse. Probably it will be.
Like a real Italian.
Purple dice, we have purple dice. I believe we don't have in this campaign because probably they are all sold out, but we did purple dice for
World of Killer.
World of Killer.
Yes, you will find it only inside the Stretch Goal box volume 1 because we have very few of them left. Enough for the new friends joining us, of course, but no, we didn't add them as a single add-on.
In the next live stream, since I saw a lot of people asking in the next live stream, I'm going to come prepared and I will take out everything from every Outgunned box, and we will make just an hour of showing
looking through stuff.
So the next stretch goal will be
volume 1 with OGS. You will receive them. So purple, go purple.
So for the next stretch goal, you will have an additional roll, and it will be a roll for guess. Let's see how many of you guess it right. For which book? There's a lot of lag. I shouldn't.
30 seconds of lag.
Yes, because for Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger.
Jolly Roger says that. Voyage.
Mix up. Jolly Roger.
Voyage. Jolly Roger. Voyage. They don't know. They are grasping at straws here.
Voyage.
Salty
Surprise. It's for superheroes. Surprise. No. It's free. Take it.
Nobody expects.
Cannot complain. It's free. So all of you who said Jolly Roger were wrong. It's going to be a new role for Voyage Extraordinaire, and it's going to be my favorite role. And someone has pointed out that every time we do a role, I say that it is my favorite role, but I have severe ADHD, so every time it's true. Because it's new, it's the latest idea. We actually do this role during the campaign. They were drawn during the campaign. Believe it or not, everything that you see in the stretch goal, we do this during the campaign. So it's extremely new, and Because if we do them before, it's cheating. If we do them before, then we have to unlock it anyway, because
Yes.
we have done it. What are we going to do? We just keep it. So we actually do the stretch goal during the campaign. But yeah, and it's the new stretch goal, so it's the best one. It's a new role. It's the best. Because new is always better, as Barney would say. So, are we ready, Simone?
Yes, it's time.
The
to
new
show.
role is, it's not like I'm actually showing him, but is the valet or valet. I don't know how to pronounce valet. It's
Someone, yes,
It's a
said
butler.
servant role
It's,
or obnoxiously correct butler. Someone, which is not far from the truth.
So the valet is going to be your passepartout from Journey Around the World in 80 Days, or Kato from Green Hornet, in case you want to go pulp superheroes. I see a lot of love for the valet. Of course, this is going to be
Ballet
course.
in English pronunciation. Thank you,
Ballet.
Eric.
okay.
Yes, it's of course passport.
It's your Alfred, in case you are.
It's a very fundamental character in a Jules Verne Voyage X history. You have the highborn, you have the scientist if you want to go more into the weird science aspect of it, and of course you have the ballet, which is the perfect the just a guy who found himself into impossible situation, but unlike the man or woman he works for, he had the street knowledge to handle all the impossible, all the giant apes or futuristic machines or moon-related giant crabs. I don't remember what kind of creatures was that. And you're just someone which is there for work,
But
and you didn't expect.
a lot of people
these
are talking about famous ballet, of course, ballet in books and movies, but no one is mentioning the most important ballet in the history of pulp adventure, which was the nanny from DuckTales.
Yes.
Probably no other ballet is going to the length that the nanny has.
Real action-oriented ballet.
Yes. I feel that you share my enthusiasm for the ballet. I like this kind of. This is going to be probably the closest to the nobody.
Also, Sanji One Piece, someone is talking about. Yes, it's interesting to see Sanji One Piece as a ballet.
But yes. No, Mary Poppins is too cool to be a ballet. She
Mary Poppins is clearly a sorceress from Outgunned
Yes.
Superheroes.
a scientist. Watson could be a
Watson.
valet. Yes, it's someone that it's the assistant, but an assistant that it's also a bit physically fit.
Killed.
Yes. So, if you have a valet in your team, buy them a beer, because they will be taking you out of trouble many times. Bert is the valet for Mary Poppins. Yes, probably. So if you like carrying luggages for other richer, wealthier, more obnoxious persons, then the valet will be the role.
125. Hey.
And I believe that's it for today. After
Yes.
the valet, we'll have hopefully many more stretch goals. Now it's Tuesday. The campaign is going to probably take a little of the speed back, and then we are. The good thing about having a shorter campaign is that in 2 days we are going to enter the final rush. So it's going to go like this. So we'll see what this week will bring, and we'll be back live, I believe, on Thursday or Friday.
Thursday is 1 week, exactly 1 week or Friday.
Yes, we will be live to start the last week. So this is the end of the first week. In a couple, 3 days, we will do another live stream to start the beginning of the last week. So thank you guys. Thank you, as always, so many of you for being here, hearing us, our shenanigans, and taking an hour of your time to listen to us, to see what's going on here at Two Little Mice. Buckle up for the end of this campaign. This has been extraordinary up until now. It's going better than the original Outgunned adventure, which is great for a supplement. It's unconventional. So we are very proud and very grateful, and we'll try to make the last days extra special for you. We'll see if we manage.
Sorry, what?
That was our cue.
Yes, I don't know what happened. Sorry.
So thank you guys. We'll see you at the end of the road. Bye.
Adventure is back. Golden Age. Grab your whip and get ready to punch Nazis in the most iconic 30s. Unveil ancient mysteries and break evil curses to save the world from supernatural threats. Jolly Roger. Hoist the black flag and set sail to the Caribbean to become a true pirate. Conquer your freedom one cannon blast at a time and face your rivals in epic duels. Voyage extraordinaire. Set off on a journey as in the timeless novels by Jules Verne. Travel to distant lands. Meet the last dinosaurs. Or take a stroll on the moon. The sky is not the limit. Outgunned. Adventure awaits.